there are those experiences in life where we know where we want to head. We maybe want to spend more time with family, or we want to be less angry. We maybe want to take more initiative. Possibly we want to be more engaged with God. And yet there can be those experiences where we struggle to head in the direction that we want to. Well, this term at Make, we're going to be considering the fact that we've been rescued for relationship. We've been rescued by God. We've been rescued for relationship with God. And we're going to be considering that theme by looking at Exodus chapter 19 to chapter 40.
In Exodus chapter 19 verse 4, God speaks to his people. You yourselves have seen what I did to Egypt, and how I carried you on eagle's wings and brought you to myself. It's a beautiful description of what God has done for Israel. He's carried them on eagle's wings and brought them to himself. In the early chapters of Exodus, it's clear that Israel is in slavery to Pharaoh in Egypt. And yet the call of God to Pharaoh is, let my people go, that they might serve me. Exodus chapter 7 verse 16. By the time you get to Exodus 19, God has brought about this very service of him. He has performed mighty wonders, plagues, parting the Red Sea. He has rescued Israel from slavery to Pharaoh. They have been saved to serve God instead. They've been brought on eagle's wings to worship God. They've been rescued for a relationship with him.
In the perspective of Exodus, we all serve something or someone. There's no idea of absolute freedom, as we might sometimes conceive of it. And so the question then becomes not, am I enslaved or not? But rather, who or what am I enslaved to? The great news of Exodus is that we can actually be rescued for a relationship with God himself, whose service is perfect freedom.
As you talk with friends, maybe who don't even yet know Jesus, and for you yourselves, there is that struggle to head in the direction in life that you know you should be heading. We might find ourselves even acting in ways that in hindsight we regret. We don't put ourselves out for others. We neglect others. Maybe at times we just feel empty. Well, Exodus tells us there is a way forward. In Christ, we are rescued for a relationship with the God we were made to serve. It's in Jesus that we can be freed to move in the direction we want to go anyway, because it's in him that we find the very presence of God. It's in him that we find relationship with this God.